Hey, welcome back to Building Dad Bod 2.0. Today's leg day. I'm going to show you my new squat bar, STRONGARM SPORT squat bar. Do some pause squats with that. Starting with reverse hyper. As someone who's had major back surgery, I've had two discs removed. L4, L5 have been removed. Got steel rods holding my back together now. And I got to say, the reverse hyper has been a game changer for me. Found it's really been good for glute development. I know I talk a lot about getting some decompression out of it. I don't really get any decompression out of my back because, like I say, L4, L5, S1 are all fused together. I don't have discs, L4, L5. I've got spacers in there. It's one solid vertebrae though. But it's been awesome for glute development for me. And I gotta say, I hired a coach, I don't know, about 6 weeks ago. And she took reverse hypers out of my program. Noticed that just wasn't feeling right. I realized, that was one thing I was missing. Got them put back in. Feel way better again. Glutes, gets your glutes firing way better. The better your glutes are working, the less stress you're going to have on your lower back. In my mind, anybody with a bad back, get yourself a reverse hyper. It doesn't have to be a big unit like this one. This one's a reverse hyper and a GHD all in one. If you don't have a reverse hyper, just get up on your kitchen table, swing your legs under. You can add ankle weights, use a band for tension. I did a short on using a band on your squat rack to simulate reverse hypers. That works as well. Reverse hypers are a really valuable part of your program. Can't go wrong buying a reverse hyper machine. So that's where we're starting today, starting with reverse hypers. First exercise, a leg day, get the glutes firing. So here we go. I got 170 pounds on here right now. So what I like to do, you see some people that just do that like quick swing. Really good for decompression. I like to go swing up fast and try to go nice and slow on the eccentric, really make my glutes work. Find it works best for me when I hit in the 20 to 25 rep range. High reps, usually do 3 to 4 sets. So we're done this, we're going to go into the other gym, hit up some pause squats. So see you in the other gym, we'll have a look at the STRONGARM squat bar. Alright, so you can see here we got the STRONGARM SPORT squat bar. Next to that we got the Synergy Rhino bar. We're going to be using this squat bar today. It's going to show you the difference between this and a power bar. So first thing you can see, put the sleeves side by side. Squat bar sleeves are definitely a couple inches extra length. In reality, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm never going to squat 1,000 pounds, but still get more plates on there. If you're using bumper plates, super helpful. I have calibrated plates so I can fit way more than I'll ever squat. Next thing you'll notice is the actual size of the shaft. So this is a 29 millimeter power bar, standard power bar. Squat bar, 32 millimeters. Absolutely zero flex on this bar. The amount of weight I use, it's never going to flex. Sleeves are ribbed on here. It's the only kind of thing I found so far with this bar is the sleeves are insanely tight. Even with the STRONGARM plates, I had a problem getting a couple of the plates on there. Wore the paint off the inside, but it'll get there. Next thing you'll notice, well, first off, the actual shaft of the bar, substantially longer as well. Really long bar. And come around here, you can see how much wider the center knurling is. And the Synergy, the Rhino bar is really flat, passive knurling. You can see the knurling on here. Way sharper, way more aggressive. This thing's like Velcro on your back. So between the more aggressive knurling, the wider knurling, and the thicker shaft, I find this bar is really, really comfortable on my back. I would say, being that it's thicker, it kind of spreads the pressure out more on your back. So that's what we're squatting with today. Doing some pause squats, which I never do. So I'm not sure what weight I'm doing yet. I'll figure that out as I go, but here we go with some pause squats. All right, I'll see you in 20 minutes when I get this plate freaking on the bar. All right, so we're doing pause back squats. I've only been back squatting again for about 6 weeks now. Didn't do a lot of back squatting after back surgery. I was having trouble with my mobility, couldn't get down into a squat. Hired a coach, did a bunch of mobility, allowed me to get down into a squat better. I was doing a lot of belt squats before. So for me, I feel like I'm still learning the movement pattern. I've been playing with foot placement. I'm kind of getting my pattern down now. But so what I do, you can see I'm using all 10 kg plates. I'm going to try 226 for pause squats. May still go up from there. But what I do, I just go in 10, basically 20 kg jumps, 10 per side. Lots of little jumps, which in my mind is a waste of time if you got your movement pattern down. But if you're learning a new movement pattern, I like doing lots of small jumps. Just keep reinforcing that movement pattern until you get to your working set. In my mind, that's the way to go. So here we go. Let's hit some 226 pound pause squat. Just sets of 3. It's 226 pounds because we got 4 10 kg plates per side, plus the bar is 50 pounds. It's not a standard 20 kg power bar. 50 pound squat bar. So let's go. Oh. All right, probably don't have a lot more there, starting out of the hole with that 2-second pause, but I'm gonna go up another 5 kgs, 11 pounds overall, put us at 237. Try to hit 4 more sets from there. See how it goes. Now, something else I've been doing, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Between sets on squats and deadlifts, trying to do some kind of core workout, core activation drill, whether it be planks or right now I'm going to do ab roller. I've been working on trying to get myself up to doing standing ab roller, but right now it's not about destroying my abs, it's just about activating my core between sets. Really important for me. Got a bad back. Just want my brain to be thinking about core activation and also get some extra ab volume in. It's about 5 degrees Celsius in here, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can see in my gym here. So here I got a little infrared heater, just on low. If I put it on high, it blows the breaker. It's just enough to keep it above 0 in here when it's minus 22 outside right now. No idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but keeps it warm enough in here that I don't get any moisture on my equipment. Keeps it above 0. Keeps everything from rusting basically and makes it warm enough that I can work out. All right, shirts come off. It's time to get serious. 237, I know it's lightweight for some of you. Pause squats. Working on getting my strength out of the hole, so let's do this. Oh. Woo. A lot of it is still just weaknesses on my part. Got to get the glute strength up. A lot of it's just nervous system too. Getting that drive out of the hole. Getting my body used to that, nervous system used to that. I think I forgot to pause on the first rep. Had a decent little pause on the last two. 3 more sets. All right, so I was going to stop at 237, but threw my belt on for that last set at 237. Made a big difference, so I threw an extra 2.5 plus a 5, so an extra 3 kgs per side. Puts me around 13 pounds, so we're going for 250 this time. Right, so Dr. Stuart McGill talks a lot about not having any energy leakages. Proved that on McGill pull-ups. So that's the same thing here. Put the belt on, gave me some feedback, allowed me to keep my core tighter. Got rid of that energy leakage and made 250 feel just as light as 226 was. So massive difference. Goes to show, got to be wearing my belt when the squats get a little bit heavier. Woo! All right, so it wasn't easy, but got it easier with the belt on. Definitely holding more abdominal pressure. Allows me to drive better out of the hole. Happy with that. When I started this a few weeks ago, my max squat was 275 maybe. So pause squats with 250 is good. Video coming out this Sunday. New Year's Day challenge. Me and my brothers. Buddy Phil. You'll see what my max squat is right now. Can't wait for it. I'm excited about it. My brother's actually doing the editing on that one. Better editor than I am. But yeah, looking forward to that challenge video. All right, so now my coach has programmed cyclist squats. Supposed to stand on squat wedges and just pump out the squats. Then do a deep squat, use your stretch reflex, bounce back up. It says heavy set of 8. I have no idea what I can do. I hate squat wedges. Feel super uncomfortable. But we're going to try it with 250. If this doesn't go, I'll have to drop back down probably to 226 to do them. But see what happens. Oh, nope. I'm not liking that. Feels uncomfortable. I'm going to go down to 226. It's got to be quicker. Got to pump them quick. All right. If this doesn't feel good, I'm just going to ditch the squat wedges and do it without them. Ditching the squat wedges. I've never been a big stretch reflex person anyway, so it's not my strength. See if I can crank out my last 4 reps here and then start fresh next set. Oh. Woo. All right. I'll drop around 200 pounds for my next set. All right, 205. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Whew, I'd say that's about the right weight. Got some work to do, but feels good. All right. Go walking suitcase lunges, reverse hyper holds, calf raises left. It's going to show you the suitcase walking lunges. Normally I do them on my track outside. I got a 60-foot track, but it's minus 22, so I don't feel like holding a metal kettlebell in minus 22. So if you haven't done suitcase carries, hold weight one side. I'm going to do 8 reps, then switch. Hold it in my other side, do 8 reps, and that's one set. Two more sets of that. All right, so we're going to finish off the workout doing reverse hyper static holds, 3 seconds at the top. Supersetting that with standing calf raises. I made a attachment from my Bells of Steel belt squat so I can do standing calf raises on there. So I'm supersetting back and forth between the two. Road to 1,000 pounds. I think my goal might be for 1,100. We'll see, might have to change the name. I think I'm going to hit more than 1,000, but we'll see. Stay tuned Sunday morning, New Year's Day, Men's Health Strength Challenge. I think there was 5 strength tests we did. See where we stack up. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.